This is the Devastator, an Imperial Class 1 Star Destroyer, once the flagship of Lord Vader himself. This is also a huge set. At approximately 110 centimeters in length and 4,784 pieces, this is the largest set that I have ever built. Let's get into the details. The outer hull is made up of large plates broken by areas of greebling which require a good eye and lots of attention. The instructions do not outline the parts added for each step, which would have been really useful here. There aren't any play functions or interiors, so I'm mostly going to show you outer detailing. Let's start with the bridge and its two shield generators up top there. There are a lot of interesting recolors in light gray here, and the whole structure is a bit wobbly, it's true, but it won't fall off or anything, you don't have to worry. The main defenses present on both sides are these dual heavy turbo laser turrets and dual ion cannon turrets, as well as quad heavy turbo lasers on ball joints along the main ridgeline. The engines are huge, but I'm not so sure about the choice of using these cone pieces. They look a little too plain, I don't know, but the detailing around them is great. Underneath, we can see a docking bay where the Tantive 4 is drawn in by the tractor beam, and the launch bay with one TIE fighter on its rack ready for battle. You can also kind of see the third shield generator underneath there. Most of this area is just studded with not a lot of extra details, and as you can see, it's very hard to film. Let's go inside. You can easily remove these sections here in order to grip the main spine of the ship and carry it around. LEGO also shows you how to lift it from below, but it feels very flimsy to me and I personally wouldn't risk it. Removing some extra sections, we can get a better look at the support structure. Again, I have to kind of complain about the instructions, which are very vague, especially with regards to the very back of the ship, the part that holds up the engines. It's hard to tell where exactly they want you to attach certain things. These sections are also attached in a very interesting way. They're basically just kind of resting on these pieces here using these white bars. I have never seen this technique used. I don't know if it's been used in the old one, but it's really cool. The main plating sections are attached using Mixel ball joints, and the plates underneath also sit on these axles affixed to the spine. It's a very clever trick and seems to hold up well if you don't jostle it around too much. I know a lot of people have concerns about the front sagging. I can't give you a definite answer, but here at least you can see the support for it, where it attaches, and you can see the hollow, let's call it tip. I guess time will tell. The set also includes a tiny Tantive 4, which attaches to the ship using a ratchet joint, and this can be done on both sides. To get a good idea regarding the size, here it is compared to the Tantive 4, which is kind of appropriate, right? And the closest we humans ever got to a Star Destroyer, the Saturn V. The instructions are also appropriately huge, and there's so much information in them. You know what? If you want, you can just pause the video right here and read each page. It takes a while. Now for the minifigures. This is probably the most unpopular aspect of the build. Just two. These two. One Imperial officer and one crew member. No Vader, no stormtroopers, no commanders, no astromech droids. Well, at least the crew member has prints on his sleeves. That's something, I guess. Okay, so some thoughts. I love this thing. I honestly do. I like it way more than the UCS Falcon. It just has a presence. It demands attention and respect even. I don't know, it's weird. At a casual, relaxed pace, this thing will take you a week to build. I have no doubts. That's cool, and I think it really adds to its value. It's got no interior, but honestly, even if it did, as an adult, would you play with it every day? As it is, you have plenty of space to add your own interiors. I can see this becoming a great basis for mods and mocks and stuff like that. The minifigure selection, I think we can all agree, is disappointing. All I can say is that for me, it doesn't matter that much. It's the ship I'm interested in, but I know many people care very much about the minifigs. To me, it's no big deal. In conclusion, if you're looking for size, for the wow factor, you get that here. Oh boy, do you get it in spades. That's what you're paying for, the size of it. Alright, I hope this review helped you, and happy building!